Welcome back to another video, and in today's video, we are back with yet another tier list. Today's tier list, though, is a bit of a fun one, a bit of a different one. It's an NFL tier list, but it's not like a regular NFL tier list. Today we are doing an NFL logo tier list. So I'm gonna be rating on how I think the logo is and how cool I think it is. So at the top we have the S tier logos. Below that we have the A tier logos. Below that we have the B tier logos. Below that we have the C logos. Below that we have the D logos, and below that we have F, the worst logos. All 32 NFL teams are in here. If you guys like the daily content, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And let's get into it. First up, we have the Cardinals logo. Solid B. Decent. Kind of plain, but, I like the vibrant red. I wish it was a bit more of a vibrant red, like the Niners logo. It's a bit more of a dark red. But, it's basic, but it works, and it doesn't look terrible. So I'm going to say B. Actually, you know what? C. It's got to go C because it is very, very boring. Next up is the Atlanta Falcons logo. Weirdly, it's a B. It's cool, man. It doesn't really look like a falcon in my opinion, but I guess for a bird, I like the stripes in the logo and the red and the black. I think red and black is a combination of colors that's pretty sick. Put it in B. Next up, we have the Ravens logo. Another solid B, man. Decent. I think it has a bit more of more. It just is a bit more detailed than the Cardinals logo, but they're all just birds. They're all pretty normal. They're not going to be too exciting. Next up, we have the Bills logo. S. Bills have always one of the best logos. It's a weird logo if you look at it at first, but like the red and the blue, and it's like a buffalo bison bill running toward the opponent. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna give it an S. Next up, we have the Panther logo, also an S. Looks really good, man. Really, really good. I like the idea of it like screaming out. I like the colors. The blue, the blue is like a nice blue along with the black. It works really, really well. Sick jerseys, sick logo, Panthers. Next up, we have the Chicago Bears. F. It's boring. Literally is a C with orange and a different little flair of it. It's nothing crazy. It's an F. It's one of those boring logos you'll ever see. Next up, we have the Bengals logo. Solid A tier. Very, very solid A tier. Good colors. I like how like in the logo it's like a B, but it also has like the tiger stripes on it, which I think is pretty unique and cool. I think the orange and the black work together well. So it's weird because it's just a regular letter, but unlike the Chicago one, they add some design and they add some personality to the logo. Next up, we have the Cleveland Browns. I'm between F and D. I gotta put an F though because it's literally a helmet that's orange. That could technically be the Broncos. That could technically be the Bears. That could technically be the Bengals. There's so many teams that could be, but it's whatever. They don't have anything else. It's literally a helmet that's orange. It's so boring. Gotta go an F. Next up, we have the Dallas Cowboys. Don't like the Cowboys. I'm gonna give it a D. Not gonna give it an F because I don't mind the logo like the Bears or Browns one. It's really boring, but it's a star shape, which I think is kind of cool. You have the white, you have the blue. It's like three different types of stars with the lines. It's boring, but it has a little bit more flair than the Bears and the Browns logo. Next up, we have the Broncos logo. It's between C and B for me, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put it in B because I think the design's cool, but I don't really like the orange color. I know I kind of get the same for the Bengals, but the Bengals one's like more of a vibrant orange color. This one's more of a boring orange color. But the blue, the orange, and the black it ain't terrible. I like the design, but it's not my favorite. Next up, we have the Lions logo. A. Very solid logo. Very solid logo. Again, with that blue color pops out. It's like a lion, like in a position to attack. I like it. Basic, but it's a solid logo. I'm gonna give it an A. Next up, we have the Green Bay Packers logo. D. I mean, I feel like it's not as worse as. Actually, this is an F. It's gotta be an F. Because it's literally just yellow, white, G, green. It's a G with a little bit of green and yellow over it. Not that cool. I'm gonna have to give it an F. Just kind of a boring team and a boring logo. Next up, we have the Houston Texans. I actually love this logo. Not an S, but it's a good logo. Like, it's weird. It looks like a Texan, looks like a bull with the horns. One half is red, one half is blue. You have the star in the middle to represent, like, Texas. It's a very, very cool logo, unique logo. I actually quite like it. Next up, we have the Indianapolis Colts. It's another C. It's not as bad. I think it has a little bit more flair than the Cowboys, but it's again just a horseshoe. But I like the idea. It's not just like a plain star or a plain C or a plain helmet. It's a little bit. It's got a little bit of logo, a Colt. It's got the horseshoe. It's got a little flare of that white and that dark and that like navy blue. Doesn't look awful. I'm gonna give it a solid C. It's average, but it's okay. Next up with the Jaguars logo, another A. Very cool logo. Similar to like the Carolina Panthers with it like the Jaguars screaming. The blue tongue's a bit weird, or like the teal tongue or whatever it is. It's a bit weird, but I like the colors of it. Jerseys are I don't like as much, but I think their logo's pretty cool. Next up is the Kansas City Chiefs logo. About as boring as it gets. It is I think what it's meant to be is like an arrow, like like a chief, like they have like they use arrows like slingshot arrow kind of thing, and then they have like the K and the C, but it's not really that thing. It's just white and then red and then some black outline. Pretty boring. I'm gonna give it a C. Next will be the Chargers. D. Again, just I like the colors, but there's not enough going on for me. It's it, I like the jerseys, but for me the logo, it's a lightning bolt that like looks like it's not even really it doesn't look like a lightning bolt. I think they had it like pointed upwards, it would look a lot cooler. But the blue and the yellow, good colors, just it's too boring for me. Next will be the LA Rams. Now this is a B. This is an interesting logo to me because I like it actually a good amount. Like you have like the out of the A logo, you have like the ram of like the ram helmet, like you know what I mean, like the ram head, like the ram horns, and then it comes over to LA. It's a decent design. I don't mind it. Colors are decent. I'm gonna give it a B. Next will be the Oakland Raiders, or not even the Oakland Raiders. I'm stupid. Las Vegas Raiders. Solid B. Another solid B. Um, Black and white's I'm not the biggest fan of, but the Raiders kind of cool. I like it has a couple swords coming out of his head or like behind his head, and although it's boring, it works for the Las Vegas Raiders, and I don't mind it. Next up, the Miami Dolphins. I would say C. Like, oh, this is tough actually. I'm gonna keep it in C. It's not awful, but actually, you know what? It's a B. It's a B. It's a B. What am I talking about? It's a B. It's not a bad logo. It's got like the dolphin like jumping out of the water. You have a sun in the background because Miami's always hot. I like the creativity of it. I'm gonna give it a B. Next up, we have the Minnesota Vikings. A. Really like this logo. Now the thing with the Minnesota Vikings logo is it's quite a weird logo. Like if you look at it, it kind of doesn't make sense to start. When you take a deeper look, you can see how much detail there actually is into it. The purple and the yellow really shine. I get the idea. It's a Viking. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna give it an A. Next up is the New England Patriots. I'm gonna say D. I get how it has like it's like America, it has the red, blue, and white, but for me it doesn't really hit too much. And like again, it's like the navy blue with like the red. It doesn't half of it's red, half of it's blue. It doesn't really work well, in my opinion. Next up, we have the New Orleans Saints. Probably another D. Really boring. I don't even know really what it is, honestly. It looks like another like arrow thing like the Chiefs had, but it's just really boring. Like it's like a really bad tan, and then with white and black, it doesn't work well. I'm gonna give it a D. Next will be the New York Giants, probably one of the worst logos you'll ever see. Yes, they are one of the OG franchises, but I mean this logo is so boring. It's literally an N and a Y with a red like background, a red outline. Not that fun. It's literally just an N and a Y. Ooh, you had a little flare on the Y, make it go down. It doesn't look cool at all. F. Next up is the New York Jets. I'm not gonna lie, another F. Literally, it's a football with a green that I don't even like, a white outline, and then the white New York Jets logo with another football. Doesn't again? It's an iconic logo. Seems like all the bottom ones are those iconic logos. They just don't work. Next up, we have the Eagles. I like this one a lot. I'm gonna give it an A, but I'm gonna move some things into S afterwards. I want to have 5 logos in S, so I'm gonna move some things afterwards. Um, yeah, A for the Eagles. I think it's kind of cool. It's like I like the stripes over it, the black, you have the green, you have the white. kind of a basic logo, but it works. It works well. Next up, we have the Steelers logo. I'm gonna say C. I like the idea of it. The blue, red, and yellow. I like the idea of it. Doesn't quite hit. It's just a circle. Steelers. Um, it's not awful, but it's definitely not the best. Next up, we have the Seahawks. Another really cool logo. I like this one a lot. I'm gonna give it an A. Actually, B because it's quite basic. It's considered like it's kind of very, very similar to like the Baltimore Ravens logo, in my opinion. And they're about the same, in my opinion. Next up, we have San Francisco 49ers. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be biased. It's a C for me. It's basically the Chiefs. I'm not gonna be what's it called? I'm not gonna be a biased person here. The logo is kind of mid. Honestly, I like the logo because I'm a Niners fan, but I agree if you look at it on first glance, it's not that, it's kind of mid. Jerseys, though, are sick. Niners jerseys are sick. But, like, I mean, I guess you're right. It's like a football shaped. You have the black, gives like the tan. Like, the red is a lot better than like the Cardinals red. Like, you see that bright, vibrant red color? I like that a lot more. And, with the white S and F, I like how it's kind of like going over the F, but it's a pretty boring logo. I'll be honest, it's a C. Next up, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Man, it's a solid logo. I gotta give it an A. It's kind of cool, man. It's like the Raiders, except I think it's a bit more inventive. You have a flag. You got a flag. You got like the flag being broken up. You got the skull with the two swords, and you got the football there. It's pretty inventive. I'm gonna give it an A. Next up, the Tennessee Titans. Solid B. A little boring, but I get it. Titans, you have like the flames coming off the logo. It's a circle with like a T of a Titan, and then you have three red stars. It's pretty iconic. I'll give it a B. And next up, we have actually, in my opinion, the worst. Actually, between them and the Giants, these are the two worst logos in the league. It's a Washington football team. Yes, they changed their logo, so it's not ultimately their fault, but could you have done something a little bit more interesting? It's literally a W with a yellow outline, which is a yellow mustard outline, which is disgusting, and a brown red like context in highlight. It's awful. It's one of the worst logos I've ever seen. F. And that's a tier list. So before we get into it, I want to have five and F. Sorry, five and S. I'm gonna put the Lions in S. I'm gonna be honest. I really like their logo. I'm gonna put Bengals and S. Again, really good logo. And I'm gonna put it's between the Vikings and the Jaguars for me. It really is. I'm gonna put the I'm putting the Jaguars in S. I'm gonna put the Jaguars in S. And then I'm also gonna put the more I reconsider it, the more I think the Dolphins are actually an A-tier logo. So that's the end of my tier list. If you guys like this tier list, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys didn't get too easily offended by this. This whole concept is meant to be a fun little idea. I'm sorry for your guys in the F, but if you guys look at the F logos, it's not that interesting. I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.